The Ant and the Rock Star Grasshopper, a modern parody. In a bustling city park, where children played and picnics were a daily affair, there lived two unlikely neighbors, Andy the Ant and Greg the Grasshopper. Andy the Ant was your typical ant, hardworking, methodical, and always planning ahead. He ran a successful food storage business right under a big oak tree. Summer was his busiest season, gathering food while the sun was bright, preparing for the colder months. Greg the Grasshopper was the park's most famous rock star. With his colorful attire and electric guitar, he was a spectacle everyone adored. Summer was his time to shine. He held concerts every evening, his music echoing through the park, drawing crowds of insects and animals. One sunny day, Andy, carrying a heavy load of food, spotted Greg rehearsing for his evening show. Shaking his head, Andy called out,
"Hey Greg, you should consider storing some food for winter. Time flies, and the cold will be here before you know it."
Greg laughed, strumming his guitar.
Relax, Andy. Winter is ages away. I've got my music. It'll get me through anything. You should take a break and enjoy life a bit.
But Andy just scurried away, mumbling about responsibilities and the importance of being prepared. As summer progressed, Greg's concerts became the talk of the town. His music was lively, and his antics were entertaining. He became a celebrity with a fan club and even a line of merchandise. Meanwhile, Andy continued his work, diligently storing food. Then came the autumn winds, and with them, a change of fortune. The park grew colder and quieter. Greg's concerts drew smaller crowds, each passing day, until they stopped coming altogether. With no audience, no shows, and no savings, Greg found himself in a dire situation. One cold evening, with a rumbling stomach, Greg remembered Andy's advice. Sheepishly, he approached Andy's home under the oak tree. Andy welcomed him in, and Greg explained his plight.
I should have listened to you, Andy. I didn't prepare for the winter, and now I'm in trouble.
Andy, being the kind-hearted ant he was, shared his food with Greg. As they ate, Andy had an idea.
"You know, Greg, your music brought joy to many. Maybe it's time to bring some cheer to those who need it most."
With Andy's organizational skills and Greg's musical talent, they arranged indoor concerts for the park's inhabitants. Greg's music warmed the hearts of many during the cold winter, bringing smiles and hope. The duo became a sensation, teaching everyone the value of balance. They showed that, while it's important to be prepared like Andy, it is also essential to enjoy life and share your talents like Greg. When spring returned, Greg and Andy started a joint venture. By day, they worked together storing food, and by evening, they organized concerts and events. The park thrived with this perfect blend of work and play, all thanks to the unlikely friendship of an ant and a rock star grasshopper. The end.